Have you ever wondered what really happens in the air during a powerful explosion? Not just the fire, not just the sound, but the invisible force that moves faster than you can react. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will completely change the way you see air. Everything begins with energy. In our everyday life, energy moves slowly. A car accelerates. Wind flows. Sound travels. But in an explosion, energy behaves differently. It is released almost instantly. In less than a second, a massive amount of energy appears in one place. This sudden release creates something extreme. Heat. Very high temperatures. Far beyond what we experience normally. And when air or gases become extremely hot, they expand. This is a basic law of science. Hot gas takes up more space. But here's the important part. In an explosion, this expansion is not slow. It is violent. It is sudden. It forces everything outward at incredible speed. Now imagine this. All that expanding gas pushes against the air around it. And the air has nowhere to go. So it gets compressed, squeezed, forced outward, like a wave. This is how a shock wave is formed. A shock wave is a powerful wave of pressure. But it is not like normal sound. Sound is gentle. Sound is small vibrations. Shock waves are different. They are sharp. They are strong. They carry energy that can cause real damage. Think of it like this. Normal air is calm. But during a shock wave, the air becomes a fast-moving wall. An invisible wall. Moving at high speed. And when that wall hits something, the pressure changes instantly. Most objects in the world are not built to handle sudden pressure changes. They are designed for stability, for slow changes, not for sudden impact. So what happens? Glass breaks instantly. Walls begin to crack. Doors slam open or shut. Loose objects are lifted and thrown through the air. And it all happens in a fraction of a second. But something even more interesting happens next. After the first wave passes, the air doesn't stay pushed outward. It rushes back. This creates a second phase. A reverse movement. Instead of pushing, the air begins to pull. So first, everything is pushed away with force. Then suddenly, everything is pulled back. This push and pull creates even more stress on objects. It increases the damage. Now let's think about something deeper. The human body. Our bodies are strong, but they are also sensitive, especially to pressure. Inside your body, there are areas filled with air. Your lungs, your ears. When a shock wave passes through, the pressure changes instantly. This can affect hearing. It can affect breathing. And in strong cases, it can affect internal organs. What makes it more dangerous is that not all damage is visible. Sometimes, there are no cuts, no broken bones, but inside the body, there can still be serious effects. This is why shock waves are so powerful. Not just because of what you see, but because of what you don't see. Now let's go even further. Beyond people and buildings, into the environment. Explosions don't just disappear. They leave effects behind. The air can become polluted. Particles can spread. Chemicals can enter the atmosphere. The ground can be affected. Plants can be damaged. Animals can be disturbed. And these effects can last long after the explosion is over. So what started as a moment can turn into long-term impact. Now think about this. Air is everywhere. It surrounds us. We breathe it. We move through it. Most of the time, we don't even notice it. But under the right conditions, air can become one of the most powerful forces in nature. An invisible force that can move faster than sound, carry massive pressure, and change everything in its path. So here's a question for you. If something as simple and invisible as air can become this powerful, what else in our world are we underestimating? What other forces exist around us every day that we never think about? Science is not just about formulas. It's about understanding reality. It shows us that even the simplest things can become extraordinary under the right conditions. So the next time you hear a loud sound or feel a sudden change in air, remember this. There is always science behind it. Always a reason. Always a force. And always something new to learn. If you enjoy discovering the hidden science behind powerful phenomena, subscribe and stay curious. Because the more you understand science, the more you understand the world.